Do you think that remote staff are basically online secretaries who just juggle your emails and schedules? Well, spoiler alert, that's myth number 1. In this video, we'll set the record straight about remote staffing once and for all. Over the last 10 years, we've seen so many inaccurate things posted on social media when it comes to outsourcing, about how remote staff are temporary fixes or cheap labor, when in reality, they can do and be so much more. So let's start debunking the top 10 myths about remote staff. Remote staff only do admin tasks. You think remote staff are all about scheduling meetings, responding to emails, and gently reminding you to drink water every hour? Reality check. Sure, they do those tasks really well, but today remote staff can also be amazing project managers, lead digital marketers, or even key players in your sales. Our client Watch Smoke Alarms even achieved 6-figure monthly sales after outsourcing to our remote sales staff. And that's the power of hiring a remote team that doesn't just support your business, but helps it grow. If you want this outcome for your business too, you can go to outsourcingangel.com/discovery and let us know what you'd like to outsource, whether that's sales, cold calling, marketing, customer support, or more. Myth number 2. Only small businesses use remote staff. Some people think if you're not a scrappy startup or a busy solopreneur, you shouldn't bother outsourcing. But that's a huge lie. Big players like Canva and Optus outsource tasks all the time for seasonal projects or specialized skill sets. And that's because they like saving time and money just as much as the little guys do. In short, outsourcing is for everyone. Myth 3. All remote staff are from the Philippines. Yes, the Philippines is a fantastic source of skilled English proficient remote staff, and it's no wonder so many businesses love working with them. But remote staff come from everywhere: the US, Europe, Australia, even Mars. Okay, maybe not Mars, but you get what I mean, right? So whether you go local or global, you can pick remote staff who can fit your needs and culture best. But hey, Filipinos do have a well-earned reputation for excellence. Just saying. Myth 4. Communication issues are part of outsourcing. When it comes to outsourcing, Hello? Can you hear me? Just kidding, let's end this rumor right here, right now. With Google Chat and Zoom and automatic note takers like Fathom and Read, working with someone on the other side of the world is actually easier than getting your cat to stop sitting on your keyboard. And when it comes to language barriers, many remote staff speak excellent English and they can adjust to your schedule. So miscommunication is guaranteed to be minimal. Plus, if you hire through a reliable agency like us, we can even help you with more complex communication concerns such as workplace expectations, performance feedback, termination notices, and more. Myth 5. Remote staff are available 24/7 for free because they're robots who don't need sleep, right? Wrong. Remote staff are humans who, shockingly, also have lives outside of your inbox. So unless you decide to hire multiple people for round-the-clock support, expect normal working hours from your remote staff. If you really need 24/7 coverage, you've got to plan for it. Like any relationship, communication about schedules is key. Myth 6. One VA can do everything. So you want just one person who can code your next app, design your marketing campaigns, handle your customer service calls, walk your dog, and maybe even do your taxes? Sure, and I like a personal chef, a chauffeur, and a unicorn. Seriously though, remote staff typically specialize in just one industry, so they can actually help you move the needle within that area. That's why there are different remote staff for marketing, admin, social media, and more. When it comes to smart outsourcing, one size rarely fits all. Myth 7. Remote staff are cheap labor. Some business owners handle payment like bargaining at a market and they go, "I'll pay you $1 for an entire week's worth of digital marketing." But if you want quality, you have to pay the right amount for it. A skilled remote staff for marketing or graphic design who knows what they're doing has rates that match their expertise. The bottom line is you get what you pay for. You can't expect a top-notch multilingual SEO proficient employee while you pay them pennies. Myth 8. You can't build trust with remote staff. If you can trust your random rideshare driver with your life on a commute, you can trust your remote staff too. The key to this trust is proper onboarding, setting crystal clear goals, and treating them like the valued team member they are. Remote staff can even be just as loyal and committed as in-house employees, sometimes even more, because they often have to prove their worth in a remote environment. In fact, some of our staff have even been with me at Outsourcing Angel for over 10 years, ever since I first started the business. Myth 9. There's no training required, they're just plug and play. I hired a remote staff last week, so they should already read my mind and know the secret handshake. Okay, let's dial that back a bit. Even though the most seasoned remote employee needs an orientation about your brand workflows and tools, a little guidance upfront can save you hours of confusion later. Just look at it this way. If in-house employees get an in-depth orientation when they join your team, remote staff will need an even more sophisticated version of that because you're both trying to make a connection over a camera and they can't just pop into your office when they have questions later on. So no, remote staff aren't mind readers. They do need proper orientation and onboarding. Myth 10, remote staff are low-skilled temporary hires. Nope. Remote staff are not just warm bodies behind a keyboard. The good ones actually hold professional certifications and degrees, and they bring years of experience to the table, just like any in-house staff. Temporary or not, their impact can be huge, and many stay on for years if you treat them right. My brand manager, Karina, has been with us for over 12 years, and Wendy, my general manager, has been with us for over 13. So if you want a profitable long-term arrangement with skilled remote staff, you can go to outsourcingangel.com/discovery for a free discovery call with us. We won't just help you find the perfect candidates, we'll help you manage and upskill them and continuously improve their performance until they contribute to your bottom line on autopilot. Because let's face it, you can't keep all those plates spinning by yourself without breaking some. So there you have it, we've debunked the 10 biggest myths about outsourcing to remote staff. Whether you need someone to handle your social media, manage your marketing, or handle the day-to-day, you can now separate fact from fiction and fully leverage your outsourced team. Well, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and share the video with others. We look forward to seeing you again next time.